How do you introduce a legend? A man whose legacy speaks for itself. My late teens and early 20s were spent on dance floors raving to his songs. But how did one man manage to take a group of black youngsters who were seen as misfits by society and turn them into a #1 selling UK group? We saw African-American music moguls like Damon Dash and Jay-Z carve out careers by being business-minded and focused. But in the UK, before Wiley was the godfather of grime, there was a godfather of garage. Who am I talking about? Mega Man. So when the music started for So Solid and you guys were like winning awards and stuff, how important was it for you back then to be winning awards? Did the recognition from the music industry matter to you?
So Solid crew. And the winner is, you have 21 seconds to get up here.
Yo. I'm gonna big up all the record labels that supported us. You know what? I'm gonna big up all the hustlers and the street thugs. Yo, So Solid, we're never gonna stop. Trust.
We didn't know that there was that sort of like higher level Brit Award sort of thing. Those sort of level of events didn't exist to us, so we weren't really thinking that it was a part of the process. There was awards that but we wasn't really thinking that we would have got nominated or or stuff like that. It's only like when it comes to close, when you're achieving certain results, and then it gets nearer to the time when you're being nominated and you've been accepted for an award, you think I must win this. That's at that point you actually see it, because
so once they let you, you're saying once they let you in the door, you're like, well,
I don't know what door it is. There's bare doors in life.
Yeah.
But
music industry.
once you're being invested by a legal record company that is connected to a major distributor, and you get the results, nearer the time when it comes to award shows and they tell you, you've been nominated for this, newcomer, whatever it is, that's when you feel, if I've got the results, I should win. But prior to that, never existed. Mobos was the only thing that existed.
Yeah. So when that happened, did that start making you broaden your horizons to think, actually, not just here, we can probably go there?
No, the broaden of the horizons thing, or it was already set in.
Right. Okay.
Like growing up as a young black youth, I knew the competition wasn't our people. You know what I mean? You could look up and see who's in the charts in the UK. And it wasn't us.
Yeah.
So if you're then going...
So then what did it feel like when you done that then? When you made it, what did it...
That's the aim. I mean, that's most probably why what we tried was a little bit different. And I had to push the labels and the manager to make sure that we got the right feed. You know? The right plug.
The right plug,
to make sure that we could stand amongst those giants, which you called pop artists, like Take That and Robbie Williams. Yeah, because
you lot were sharing the charts with at that point.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams and
definitely. Like the music side was more of a like, we're coming from the streets, whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk a certain way because it's rough out here.
Yeah.
But it's bare self-defense. It wasn't like we're happy to be in what we're in. You know what I mean?
Really?
On the real competition level, like we were in all these pop bands, man. Especially Neutrino. Neutrino used to bring them up in songs all the time. You know what I mean? So that was our competition level from the jump. Just looking at their videos, looking at their budgets, looking at how much big tours they were doing all over the world. Like, we were going for them.
Outside in Neutrino. So Solid crew. DJ Pied Piper and the Masters of Ceremonies.
Yeah, good, good. A lot of competition there. You know, UK Garage, man, that's a true British identity. It's all good.
It's all good.
Okay, the best UK Garage act is, and I love them, So Solid. Hold it, come on, bring it down.
Yo. I don't even know what to say. Reaching out to the supporters that supported man from day one, yeah? Reaching out to the original ladies crew, yeah, you know how we do. Out to that Mystique, I love it to the bone. Out to the mobiles, we're just passing through, man. Hey, yo, for once, yeah, I'm gonna big up all my supporters, yeah? All the supporters down there, yeah, big up yourself. And to all the man them. Yeah, HMP man, you know what, when you're down the road, everything, Chris.
Yeah, mate.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sort about Chris. Yeah. My crew. Hey,
So what have you seen changing wise though from the music industry when you were proper, like when you started from to now?
It's DIY, innit? It's like what our parents used to do with the sound boy thing, and just sing in their yards,
sing
in
in
their
the
church.
house, yeah.
Now it's like I can be a star tomorrow. I could just put up music, and there's no real guidance as to say what's hot and what's not. And online, there's a lot of unprofessional advice or unprofessional elbow greasing, which professionals are taking as that's qualified to say that. That's qualified to say that my tune's big because I've got 10 fans saying it's crazy. I've got our next man saying, "Blood, you're the greatest." And really, people are just throwing words out there. But at the end of the day,
yes,
like,
people then.
like sometimes we can get gassed by people that just are just yes people. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get gassed by that, and that's what's happened over a period of time. A lot of unprofessional people that are stepping up and saying, unqualified people stepping up and saying, "You're the sickest. You're a legend."
People that don't even
you're
know
the best.
Don't know the culture, don't
you're
know
the
anything.
greatest. And it's cool. You're gonna be the greatest. You're gonna be the best.
But did they do that to you though when you were around?
Not in my time.
Not in your time.
Like in my time.
Do you think they saw like a formula and thought we'll replicate that?
Yeah, we couldn't call it. You couldn't call anybody that was coming out. You couldn't just say they're the greatest before they achieved certain things.
I understand.
In those times, you know what I mean? Like, did you do a good video? Did you know what I mean? Scoop up a lot of awards? Did you get number ones? Did you go platinum? And over that test of time in the past, who came next? Did they top that? Whatever movement came next, did they top that? And whatever movement came next, all right, 5 years down the line, has a movement done that yet? All right, another 10 years, has a movement. So every time you kind of get more warranted and more warranted into that legendary status, like, whoa, like, why ain't it happened again? You know what I mean? And yeah, you appreciate it at that point, but today it's just being thrown about a lot more.
How did so you lot grew up in Battersea, yeah?
Junction.
Junction, all right.
We call it Junction.
You call it Junction,
Yeah.
okay. Now, because I was in Streatham, so you know, I'm still south.
Yeah.
Did you, because I watched your specific mindset around So Solid, like when I was growing up, and everyone knew that you were like the mastermind. You were the guy. You were the one that was starting it. That was a perception. What was it about you that said, "I'm gonna get X, you put this together, and this is what we're gonna do"?
I think it's just selflessness, man. I'm just selflessness, man. I can't have my friends beside me and I'm the only one eating, or I'm the only one getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm the only one, you know, doing shows.
Right, yeah.
And my brethren with me are there with me all the time.
Yeah.
They're part of my songs, they're part of my process. They're part of even me getting to the point where I'm saying, oh, you know what, let's flip the game now and go into the music business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
did your environment help shape that?
Environment helped shape that. But at the same time, like, I had a lot of friends that were just qualified, were just good at certain things that I weren't good at. Even though we might have fell out in different areas of our street activities and stuff, like, they were just good at things, man.
Because
Some of my friends were good at managing money. Some of my friends were good at, you know, they looked like stars before they were stars.
Before they were stars.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not like they needed to have that know-how, or
Right.
they looked at Mega like, yeah, man, I'm down with you. I feel like most of the times it's like when you're offering people an opportunity, yeah, and it looks like it can happen, and you have the money and the circle to kind of build something great, you know what I mean, and you feel it. Yeah, I think people jump on, because when I look at most of the team, yeah, the commitment was mainly through contractual commitments.
Oh, really?
Because before the contracts, it was myself, G-Man and Carlton, Mr. C, that was like not getting paid to do what we done until the results came.
Oh, really?
Everyone else, like,
So you got paid after the fact?
Apart from radio station,
Yeah.
everyone else turned up somewhere because of paid.
Right.